Hello, Sagittarius. It's Maggie the Irish Gypsy bringing you your February 2025 general reading. We are looking at the first half of February for the fire sign of Sagittarian. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you find that the reading or the reading style resonates with you and you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, click on the description of this video. You'll see my contact information there, my email, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Please feel free to email me directly. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I can usually get back to you within 24 hours with more information. I do offer lots of different types of readings, all areas of life, different types, lengths, styles, spreads, costs. There's something in there for everyone. And I'm pretty diligent about the timely scheduling of personal readings as well. So if you're interested, please email me. The 6 and 12-month overviews are still quite popular right now. Something to think about. All right, moving right along, Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming in for you for the first half of February 2025. And we have the Sun. Light, love, warmth, laughter, illumination, a releasing or lessening of energies for some of you. The Nine of Wands, almost to the end of a very difficult, challenging cycle. There's just a little bit more to wrap up. You might be feeling tired or discouraged, but you're almost there. The Two of Swords. Some of you have perhaps a difficult decision to make. Primary focus, overall energy, we have the Empress, so abundance, creativity, nurturing, and advice and guidance from Spirit is the Ace of Swords, keeping it real, keeping it realistic, insight coming in. Feels like you're going to be entering a time of creativity, a time of abundance, a time perhaps when pressures and restrictions and heaviness that's been perhaps part of your path for a while are going to be lessening or lifting up. There's still a little bit left to do. It looks like a tough decision to make, so let's peel it back a little bit. Let's take a look at that overall energy of the Empress. For some of you, because the Empress is the maternal or mother energy of the tarot, it might be issues related to or fertility, like conception, pregnancy in a positive way. It might relate to things around being a mother or a mother. Like if you're a mother or you have a mother, issues around that. Okay, we have the World, a cycle completion, and the Three of Cups, celebration, social energy, partying, the connections that we have with our friends, our tribe, and our community. Definitely a time of abundance coming in, celebration, perhaps the celebrating of a particular milestone or achievement of some kind. Some of you might be retiring. Some of you might be celebrating a conception, a pregnancy, or giving birth at this time. The successful completion of something. Again, it feels like there's been some difficulty for you in the last little while, Sagittarius. But you're now entering or beginning to enter a better time, a time of abundance, a time of balance. Let's take a look at the Sun. Definitely a significant part of your life cycle, a significant chapter is coming to an end, because the World is the last major arcana card in the tarot, right? The first is the Fool, and all the cards in between the Fool and the World represent a chapter or set of chapters, a cycle in your life. We go through many such cycles in our life, right? So the World card represents ending. Something has been completed, achieved, and you're moving on to something completely new or a brand new level of something. Celebration as well. Again, because this is a general reading, it might be literal conception, fertility, pregnancy, giving birth. It might be something that you've worked on ascending to the next level. You might be celebrating something in regards to a child, adult, or young. Or just, I mean, you're coming into a better period of time. And the energy of this time period that you're entering is creative. It's abundant. It's nurturing. People are happy for you, celebrating with you as well. Pressures are uplifting. The Sun. The Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. Might be a new job for some of you, a new project, an infusion of money, something that you've been working on, focusing on, persevering about, or just simply having stress and anxiety and worries about. That is, it's almost like a wish is granted here, or the pressure being uplifted. Could be getting a job, starting a new project, receiving an infusion of money for some of you, moving, relocating for some of you. Let's take a look at the Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords, because there's still just a little bit left to be worked through here. Let's take a look at that Nine of Wands. A lot of perseverance and dedication and trial and tribulation is almost over with that Nine of Wands. Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. An offer or opportunity coming in, pausing and reflecting for some of you to take a look at the work you put into something, moving forward. Are there any, feels like there's some decisions about what you've already, some efforts you've already put into something, some decisions about what you're going to do with what you've gotten so far and moving forward. Take a look at that Two of Swords, because the Two of Swords does denote a choice that needs to be made through kind of careful thought and introspection. You may feel a bit stuck. Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. This usually represents an offer being made that you're unsure of. And with the Five of Cups, you know, there's an offer or an opportunity in front of you. But you may be unsure about taking it because there is a lot of difficult, challenging, or negative energy around it from the past. It feels like it's not really related to this positive period that you're just about getting ready to enter into, or this other new thing that's coming in. It feels like alongside of that, it almost feels like another person or source is coming in, perhaps wanting to be part of it, or giving you a counter offer because they're afraid of this new thing taking you away from them. And because there's been so much very challenging or negative history, you're unsure about either taking this offer or making them a part of this new thing. Yeah, the Hanging Man. You want to wait and kind of see how this plays out before you make any, you know, specific decisions about it. The advice is the Ace of Swords, which is about seeing clearly, right? The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth, basically. It cuts through any lies, any deceit, any illusions, any false narratives, not just the ones that we see or hear, but the ones we also tell ourselves, right? Keeping it real, seeing it in the truth and perspective and reality for what it is, so that the decisions that we make are the best and clearest decisions possible. Because this is about clarity and the power of the mind, the power of thought, right? It's about making decisions based on insight and clarity, not on what you wish something would be or hope something would be, but what you think is going to be the most likely outcome, the clearest and most truthful or practical outcome of things. Being clear, being honest and straightforward, speaking clearly. Temperance. And the sun again. Boy, you've got the sun twice. This is about maintaining boundaries as well. I'm getting kind of a clear energy here to fuel this advice and guidance from Spirit, is knowing what is and what isn't, knowing the truth of what is and what isn't, who you are, who you're not, what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept, right? Temperance and the sun, this is about maintaining balance. This is about, being able to adapt and adjust. And it's an energy of moderation is what brings in that peace and that balance and that sense of kind of abundance. It's about, maybe shifting and adjusting, but not going overboard, not doing anything spontaneous and impulsive, based on emotions or feelings or something that hasn't manifested yet, or something that you're still dreaming about, but perhaps isn't reality based. Because keeping truthful and honest and having that insight and clarity, it's what's going to keep, for a lot of you, a peace of mind. Again, I'm getting very clear boundaries, and it may be linked to this other offer or opportunity coming in that you're unsure about. And the advice here is to go with what you know, what the truth is. Our intuitive sense, our connection to divine, some people call it higher self, some people call it gut instinct, kind of represented by the high priestess in the tarot. It's all based on truth, right? There's that saying, the truth will set you free, because it'll keep everything in its proper perspective. That's what will give us balance. That's what will give us peace of mind and clarity, so that not only are we walking a path that we know to be authentic, but it keeps our expectations straight and in line as well, and keeps our boundaries with other people firm and strong. Because I'm getting something about boundaries with whoever, whatever this other offer or opportunity is that's you're not sure about, you feel may or may not be the best thing for you. It's about being honest about that and setting very clear boundaries about that, saying, based on the past, I'm afraid of this, I'm not unsure about what you're presenting me, because, there's all this history from the past that's been so difficult and so challenging. So if what you're presenting me or what you're offering me is going to be more of the same, I'm really not interested, and I'm going to say no, right? There has to be something else moving forward. And I need to see that your actions are, and if what you're saying, what you're offering, sounds like what something I would be interested in, I'm not going to decide yet, because I want to make sure that your actions match what you're saying before I make up my mind about this. In addition, though, it feels like this other beautiful positive energy and entering into this period of balance and temperance and abundance and peace. The maintaining of this is also going to be based on the decisions that you make about keeping that peace and balance in your life. saying no to the things that don't work for you, saying yes to the things and the people and the situations that do work for you, and saying no to things that rob you of your peace, particularly your peace of mind. Knowing what is and what isn't, not falling for any, illusionary hopes or expectations which you're unsure of are going to be met. Only invest in what it is that matches or is in alignment with your true goals, your true values, is kind of what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. So I think I'm going to leave that there. Sagittarius, those are your messages for the first half of February. I hope they were helpful to you, gave you something to chew on. Again, if this reading or reading style resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. But if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else or information about that, please feel free to email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description for that contact information as well. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a little while down the road, a week or two, for the next set of readings. Until then, stay well, be blessed, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.